Hi, everybody. My name is Angel from Meaningful Magic. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Uh, Today, we're going to talk about something that really, truly is life changing, especially the more you practice it and the better you get at it. Really is an effective tool to start immediately changing everything in your life, really. And that tool is mindset. It's about how we look at our life, our problems, our job, our significant other, our entire experience, and really choosing to see the positive or to reframe things in the mindset that we're blessed to have a home to clean. We're blessed to, be able to afford a gym membership to go work out. We're blessed to be healthy enough to work out. We're, not, I have to go to work, but I'm blessed I have a job. I'm blessed I get to experience the world, and it really is the truth. It's just that we tend to focus on the negative, the challenges, and what we focus on really does increase. It really does. When we are ungrateful or we're only choosing to look at the negative things in our lives, they compound because it's simple physics. That's where you're giving your energy to. You're giving your energy towards the negative. So once that negativity starts and you never notice you start having a bad day, and then as soon as one thing goes wrong and you get mad about it, then the next thing goes wrong, and then the next thing goes wrong, and pretty soon by noon you've convinced yourself that your life completely sucks and it's just a bad day. It's just some things went wrong because you're never, no matter how enlightened you get, no matter how rich you get, no matter how at peace you get, there are always going to be challenges in life. And it's easy to look back and say, oh, those mistakes were just, stairs to get me to where I was going. But when you're in the process of having one of those days, it's really hard not to get caught up in that negativity and not to let it compound, and start looking at it like, oh, that's all. Pretty soon it's your whole life's been that way. And so really being able to stop, come back to the present, and this is something I really have to work on a lot, because I'm human, and I too have those days where it's like, oh my gosh. And it's really about reframing our entire lives. It's reframing how we think about it, reframing how we talk about it, because like we talked about, words are spells. So what you're sending out, you're getting back, whether it's you giving attention to it and you're focusing on that, because our minds are like microscopes, man, or magnifying glasses, man. They magnify whatever we focus on. So if we're focused on the blessings, if we're focused on, being grateful we have a home that has to be paid for and a job that we can actually pay for it, or, focused on how blessed we are to have good people supporting us in our life, or focused on, I don't want to do my homework and I got a ton of it due by midnight right now, but I'm blessed to be able to have the opportunity to go to school and get my degree. And, I love psychology. It's really amazing. And, I'm pursuing my master's degree, so now's not the time to quit doing homework. I got a lot of it. And I'm taking all these courses because I think I'm addicted to learning now. Which, how cool, I guess. If you're going to be addicted to something, learning's pretty much the best one you can get. But yeah, really reframing how we see our life and how we see each other. And really realizing it's really just a blessing to be able to be alive, experiencing this human experience. It's a pretty amazing gift to be able to go to the beach, and we take those things for granted because they're every day for us. It's really a gift to have our health. How many of our friends don't? It's really a gift to have a job. How many of our friends don't? Really focusing on that gratitude and changing our mindsets and remembering that our focus has power, our words have power, our thoughts have power, and they have the power to destroy everything around us. We really can, focus on so much negativity that we just draw that negativity to us, and it just starts, like I said, compounding and spiraling. But the good news is that the opposite is true as well. When we really just, if you're having the worst time of your life, just pick two things that you can be grateful for. And, you still have shoes on your feet or clothes on your, or groceries in the fridge. Just start paying attention to those things. Just start being grateful for those things. I have a friend of mine who always told me, that, why would God give you more when you're not grateful for what he's already gave you? And that always made a lot of sense to me. That always like, yeah, that's kind of like, you're being a spoiled brat, He gave us this great earth and all these beautiful things and all this amazing, beauty and amazing people and amazing gifts, and we're choosing to focus on, oh, there's seaweed at the beach. Or, oh, I gotta go to work. Well, instead of really, really reframing that and realizing how blessed we really are. And that tool right there, that spiritual tool, living in a grateful heart and changing your mindset, those things literally change your life. They change your life. And then, when you follow up with that and change your language and how you speak to yourself and how you speak about your life, it really is, that's like the trifecta of creating a better life, because those things snowball too, and the next thing you know, doors are opening and you're feeling more at peace, and you're letting go of all the garbage, and you're less interested in talking about other people and more interested in compounding those blessings and chasing whatever it is your passion is. And really, reframe your life. It's really easy for me to get caught up in the negative if I'm not being present, if I'm not being aware of just how blessed I am and how grateful, I am for everything around me. I mean, I'm really just this incredibly blessed person. And I started doing this, and I mean, on and off throughout my time. When I was doing well, I'd remember to write my gratitude list. It wasn't until, recently that I started really taking this path seriously and realizing that this is the whole enchilada. We think we want a great external life and a great spiritual life, and the truth is, it's the great spiritual life that will make everything else, will bring you abundance to you, will, ignite your passion, will give you guidance, will, it's the spiritual path. It really is the spirit, not the flesh, that is the whole goal here. It really is the thing that is most important. And when you start focusing on that too, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. We really are seekers, and when we do seek, that guidance does appear. So every step that we take to the positive, it's just going to compound by 10. And every step backwards that we take into the negative, those things too are just going to compound. And really, I can't say enough how much just living in a grateful heart and remembering, that, my attention, my mindset, my gratitude, my level of gratitude, and my conscious contact with the universe, those are the things that, bring me that peace and that joy, and, really change my vibration to one of love and, wanting to help other people and feeling blessed and feeling excited, and, and those things compound. And the next thing I know, I'm having all these opportunities present themselves. And, when you, grew up a little runaway street kid and, never really had these kind of opportunities, and I'm in awe by how life-changing this experience has been for me. I'm in awe of the blessings, and both internal and external, that really truly making my spiritual life and my spiritual aspects, I had to make them the priority, and everything else has to be second. And once I started really taking my spiritual life seriously and really using these tools and practicing them, being committed to daily practice, and realizing that my peace definitely matters more. And my happiness definitely matters more. And the way to peace and happiness is through the spirit and through self-awareness and self-love and honoring your own path and your own destiny and really staying committed to, becoming the person that you want to be. And me, I will be honest with you, I never in my life imagined that I would have such a abundant, happy, healthy life. I did not come from good circumstances, and I like probably most of you have experienced some very, very big traumas in my life that I was allowing because I just replay them over and over again in my head, and look at the pictures and keep shrines of all this sadness. And that's where my focus would go. I'd walk into my room and here's all the pictures of all the people that, died and all these. And that was, first thing in the morning, I'm waking up to sadness. And not that I took all my pictures down, but I definitely took down the shrine, oh my God, I can't get rid of this sweater. My sister wore it in 1972. I'm a very sentimental person, and I was really being, I didn't even realize it, but I was setting myself up to feel terrible all the time. And, and then when people would try to guide me out of that, and be like, man, don't focus on it. You have to focus on what you do have. And the people who are still here, I get mad at them. Like, oh, you're judging me and you're lecturing me. You don't understand. And we talk about that a lot, But it's so true, that terminal uniqueness, that I'm different. It can't work for me. You don't understand, all of that kind of stuff. Those are ego in there just trying to keep us balanced at what we're used to. And if what you're used to is this negative, unhappy life, then we got to change some stuff to get to where we're not, and it's true, like, when you go through 12-step programs, they talk about honesty and willingness, the willingness to do the work, the willingness to try different things, the willingness to seek guidance from a power greater than yourself, the willingness to, look into your shadow, and the willingness to do the work. And that is really the truth. I mean, we all have different paths, and I honor those because I believe thoroughly if you're seeking good, good will find you. But no matter what path it is that you choose to search for the divine path, it's going to require commitment and willingness, and really the willingness to change and the willingness to step out into the unknown. And a girl in my class, I can't remember her name, I feel bad about that, but she was talking about being afraid because she's never been the person she's about to become. So she's a little nervous to just jump off the bridge and take the chance and, go for it. Who will I be when I'm done? And that to me is part of the adventure. Like, oh my gosh, I'm so blessed now, I can't even imagine being more blessed, but I'm so open to it. And it really trying to wake up with the realization that, we really are. We're the masters of our own adventure here, and we have been programmed through society and our parents and traumas, and we really, our own ego, which fights constantly to keep us in norm. And like I said, if you're like me and you grew up in abuse and craziness and chaos and addiction, the whole goal is to get out of that norm and make peace and happiness and abundance my norm. So stay committed, guys. Stay committed. Really, I want to stress more than anything that you are not alone. There are people out here, people like me, who want to help, and we're here to support you on this journey. And I appreciate you guys being here with me on this journey, because I'm going through this journey, and that's kind of why I wanted to start this channel. Was like, you can see the see the tools in action, really. I'm so blessed to have you guys here. I'm blessed to be here. And just keep the faith, guys. Keep one step at a time, even on the bad days. And for me, I just have to become more conscious. When I catch myself, you know, oh, everything, I try to catch myself quicker now. And I mean, it still happens. I'm human. So I just I'm quicker to catch myself and bring myself back. And on the days that maybe you didn't catch yourself and they spiraled and, you do your introspection and you think, gosh, I didn't handle that well. Also, don't beat yourself up. Give yourself a little hug and be supportive. Be like, man, you're human and you're going through this. And, none of us are perfect. And so really, ask yourself what tools could help you next time. And just keep working on it one step at a time, because none of us are perfect, man. And you deserve to be loved. You deserve abundance. You deserve happiness. And it's out here. It's out here. It's just being willing to stop listening to what, now you're going to keep doing what you're doing. You're going to get the same results, So if it's not working, man, I encourage you to search for something that does. Don't give up. Don't give up. It's out there. I'm going to say it again. Raise your vibration, change your life. Raise your vibration, change your life. You are blessed to be here. And again, I say you're not alone. And I hope that you are, meditating and journaling and, working on your mindset and really taking care of yourselves. And don't forget to take care of yourself physically too, guys. Get a little sunshine, get a little workout, because, you find all this spiritual abundance and happiness, but you didn't take care of your body, so you're too sick to enjoy the blessings. That would really stink. So I encourage you, drink more water, take care of yourselves, man, because truly the biggest act of self-love is how you treat yourself. What kind of substances are you putting in your body? Are they good for you? Just saying. What are you eating? Are you eating nothing but fried food? And I'm just saying that the truly love yourself means looking at what you put in your body, what you put on your body, how much exercise you get, how much vitamins you get. Like, take care of yourself. When you're especially moms, you can relate, dads, like, you take care of your kids. You want to know what they're eating. You want to know what they're watching. You want to know what they're listening to. You want to know who they're talking to. And the reason is because when it's so much easier for us to take care of other people. So when we think about taking care of them, it makes total sense that they shouldn't be watching, violence, or that they shouldn't be around, low energy people or shifty people, because you don't want them hurt. So why don't we take care of ourselves in the same way? Because, we're the children of creation. We're somebody's child too. And we need to really take care of ourselves like we would our own kids. Or take care of ourselves like, we would our best friends or someone we love, because, as of today, we are someone we love and we want to take care of that person. So really, it's mental, spiritual, emotional, and physical. So really, guys, it's been amazing. It's been amazing. I'm so blessed. And again, I'm going to say thank you for being here and tuning in. And I hope you tune in next time. And I hope you're getting some out of it. I know I just come on here and kind of share tidbits of my story. But I know a lot of years I didn't have a lot of hope. So let's hope we can raise the vibration for everyone. You guys have a great night. Stay safe. Raise your vibration. Raise your life.